Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. Today we will discuss and solve a very common crisis faced by a data scientist or analyst, that is to find good set of datasets. In this video, we will list down the best places to find the datasets for practicing and to build projects. It is very important to have and work with good dataset, as the data used to train the model will be the model's only source of knowledge. So it is very important to create a comprehensive and diverse dataset. So let's jump into the sites where we can download these good and diverse dataset. The first site I want to recommend for practicing and building your own models is Kaggle. If you see my screen, finding Kaggle is very easy. You just have to go to Google and press Kaggle. The first search would be Kaggle, your machine learning and data science community, and you can see below there is an option of dataset. To access datasets in Kaggle, either you can go directly to the dataset link if you see in my screen, or you can click on the home page and you can see the left side we have an option of datasets. Kaggle is not limited to just getting dataset. You can see multiple things like competition, datasets, models, code, discussion, etc. As you can see in my screen, there are a variety of datasets. The first one is trending datasets. As you can see, I'm just checking some of them. First one, I'll check the Marvel movies box office data, and another one is raw Wikipedia. Let's see how it goes. So when I open the Marvel movie box office data, I can see that I can see details about data set, what are the columns it is having. It gives me a small display details of data set and the column level data little bit. If I can scroll right, left, then I can check the compact. In compact, it's giving me details of the table, then columns, list of columns, properties of each columns, what are the characteristics of different columns like mismatched, matched, missing, median, something like that. If you see on the right side, we have Data Explorer. Now we are going to see another tab, that is the code tab, which is just next to data card. In the code, you will see that all the dataset notebooks, people have worked over it and shared their work over here. You can also upload your own work. You can add your new notebook over here. Going back to data card, if you go and see there is a down arrow button. If you click on that down arrow button, it will start to download. As you can see, my marvelmovie.csv, this dataset file is downloaded. Similarly, if I go to raw Wikipedia, I can see data card, but I see there is no code or discussion yet. But here you can see the data file is in JSON format, and if you see Data Explorer, it shows that it has three format of file: JSON, Parquet, and Excel. In Excel, you can see it's giving you definition and the details about sheet, thousands of rows. Then if I click the sheet, it gives me a proper display of what is the detailed column, its description, data, and it has null or not, things like that. Then going forward, when I click Parquet and JSON, it's not giving me a preview for Parquet, but for JSON, it gives me a detail and a JSON formatted file. Now let's see what other data sets are present in Kaggle. So if you see in my screen below trending data sets, you can see that we have some other domains like games, education, then internet, and many more. But if you are looking for something specific, you can just write in the search option, like here I am writing bank, and you can see all the data sets type related to bank displays downstairs, and you can select and work over it. If I'm selecting mining, you can still see that how mining data sets are coming. It's 1882 data sets, and you can work around, you can look at that data set, you can see what other people have coded, have presented, you can post your own work. The most intriguing part of working with Kaggle is that when you're working with Kaggle, you have an option to post your own work. When you post your own work, many organization has left their sample data over there, and they might view your work, and if they like your work or if you see there's future with that, they there are chances and there are people who have been reached from those organizations as a freelancing job or getting an idea over it. So this is a good platform to expose, learn, and even get good opportunities. So I believe the next good data set to work around your project and prepare models, train your models is IRIS dataset for a learner. IRIS dataset can be found with only Google search of IRIS dataset in Google, and you can find multiple websites. Like you can see that Kaggle is also a website which provides you IRIS datasets. Then we have skitlearns. You can see details about it in Wikipedia. UCI machine learning, you can have IRIS dataset from GitHub. As seen, I'm just checking datasets of IRIS and Kaggle, and I can see the list of IRIS datasets. But IRIS dataset is actually a dataset which is provided by Python. So let's go and check skitlearn for how you do it, how you get those datasets. So one simple way of getting IRIS dataset is downloading a CSV from a good data source site like Kaggle or UCI machine learning, or if you are only using Python, you can directly get IRIS dataset using a library from skitlearn and importing the datasets. As you can see my screen, and you can directly get a data frame IRIS. Here you can see the IRIS data frame created by this command can directly be used with as a data frame in different plots and models. So IRIS dataset is a data set about flower, and it consists of three types of irises, that is Setosa, West Sea Color, and Virginia. And details about it are mentioned in this data set like petals, sepal lengths, and multiple things. And this is a very good data set for a learner to explore different type of model, get a good idea how to train this. The next website I want to recommend for getting a good set of data sets is Data World. It's very easy to find. You just have to Google Data World, and you can see that you have links, different sublinks as well. The main link goes to the main page, but we are going to go to the sublink where it mentioned that it has around 130k data sets, which is a good thing. It has a variety of data set. I stumbled upon this dataset because I wanted to build my own project with more of dignified or more world-based data. So I went there and I have searched UNO, that is United Nations of Organization, and I was able to get some of United Nations based datasets. Just click on datasets from left and you will be filtered. So here you can see that we have 1051 data sets, from which if we see the first one, it's UNO DC Global Homicide Statistics. And if you click it, you can see that firstly it gives you an overview about this data set, what it is and details about that. Then it gives, in the right side you can see all kind of details, and it has dictionary where it is mentioning it has one file and 81 columns. You can click on view to see the data set, or you can directly see when you go down there is list, and you can see that has multiple rows and columns, region, sub-region, the data output for 2000, 2002. It has good amount of data. Then another tab has different data, so it has a variety of data around domain knowledge. Then you can just directly go to the down arrow button and click to download, or you can copy the link, share the link. Here you can see that this is downloaded, and now this data set is ready for us to train and model different type of machine learning or data scientist and analyst tasks. Going ahead, if I want to search something new, I just have to write those in my search command, search space. So I'm typing UNICEF to see what are the data sets I'm getting. As you can see, I received 110 multiple data set, from which the first one is UNICEF drinking water database. And you can see the data set, below the data set there is an option of projects. It is saying that there is 182 projects which is related to it and is published in Data World. So you can directly go there, see overview about the data set details, And summary of dataset and details, as usual, dictionary, one file, 18 column. Then we go to next tab, which is discussion. You can see all type of discussions happening there. Activity, what is the activity related to this dataset. Then if you go to setting, it gives you the details about the access and ownership. Here we have one owner. If I check for military, I can see that for military data set, we have around 436 data sets in the data world. And uh, if I see the military base data set, which is District of Columbia, it's an open data. And now you can explore more in data world what type of data sets you want to look for. If you have any type of domain or organization preferences, you can search along with it. These three are my personal set of preferences in terms of collecting data sets to train or build my personal projects. But internet is not limited to only these three websites. You can explore more, and we have very good set of websites to provide you good data sets, diverse data sets. For example, UCI machine learning repository. Then we have GitHub. Again, if you are looking for more data sets, you can also, and you're working with Python, you can also look into different things. Gitlearn is there to provide. You can access or search Geeks for Geeks. Then for if you are working in deep learning, you can always look out for TensorFlow and what are the data sets it provides. Please let us know in the comment section if you want us to provide any more content and websites regarding datasets. We will work on that. Until then, have a good day and don't forget to subscribe our channel so that you don't miss out on our latest content.